Over 60, 10 vitamins you should never take. Have you ever wondered if the very vitamins you trust to keep you healthy could secretly harm you? Most seniors believe supplements are always safe, yet many cheap ones hide toxic risks that damage your liver, bones, or even raise cancer risk. In this video, I'll reveal 10 vitamins you should never take in the safe alternatives that actually work. If you skip this, you might keep wasting money and harming your health without even knowing it. 1. Copper. Excess or cheap forms. Copper may sound harmless, but for many seniors, it is a hidden cause of brain fog, fatigue, and even memory decline. The body needs small amounts of copper for blood, immunity, and bones. Yet research from the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease notes that excess copper, especially from supplements, can accumulate in the brain and liver, fueling inflammation and possibly linking to cognitive decline. Imagine buying a vitamin to feel stronger, only to find it feeds the very problem you want to avoid. The key is balance. Studies from the NIH show the body needs about 10 times more zinc than copper. Without that ratio, copper stops working as an antioxidant and starts acting like rust, damaging cells. Many one-a-day formulas get this wrong, packing copper while shorting zinc. For older adults facing sarcopenia or muscle loss after 60, this imbalance makes recovery harder. It can block muscle protein synthesis, slow down healing, and leave you drained even after rest. Food offers a safer answer. Shellfish, grass-fed liver, and even dark chocolate supply copper in a natural balance with other nutrients. Paired with nutrient-dense foods, rest, and hydration, these choices support senior healthy living instead of harming it. This is elderly wisdom. Trust real food first. But fixing copper alone is not enough. The next mistake is 1 million made daily. Doctors prescribe it, pharmacies sell it, and many believe it helps bones. Synthetic vitamin D2 does not work the way most think. If you stop here, your healthy habits could be undone. 2. Synthetic vitamin D2. Ergocalciferol. Vitamin D is vital for seniors. It keeps bones strong, mood steady, and immunity sharp. But here is what most never hear. Not all vitamin D is the same. The prescription many receive is vitamin D2, or ergocalciferol, made by irradiating fungus or yeast. The body does not handle it like natural D3. According to the Cleveland Clinic and Harvard Health, vitamin D2 binds weakly to blood proteins and is less effective at raising and maintaining vitamin D levels compared to D3. For seniors battling muscle loss, this weak form is like filling a leaky bucket. Effort goes in, results drip out. D2 may raise lab numbers, but leave you without strength, balance, or energy. So why is D2 still used? One reason is business. Natural D3, made by your skin in morning sunlight and found in cod liver oil or fatty fish, cannot be patented. D2 can. That creates profit, even though it is weaker for seniors. You trust the pill, yet feel no better. The good news, you have safer options. Just 10-15 minutes of sunlight helps your body make its own D3. Foods like salmon, sardines, eggs, and grass-fed liver deliver real D3. Cod liver oil remains a classic, pairing D3 with vitamins A and K2 for balance. These steps fit into senior nutrition and support healthy aging without the risks of synthetic pills. But do not stop here. Fixing vitamin D is only one piece. The next danger hides in iron supplements. Cheap ferrous sulfate is harsh on the gut, hard to clear, and can build up inside the body, quietly hurting the health you want to protect. In Part 3, I will show why ferrous sulfate is risky and which safer choices keep you strong and independent. 3. Iron. Ferrous sulfate. Iron deficiency sounds serious, so many seniors are told to take iron pills. The problem is that the most common form, ferrous sulfate, is cheap, harsh, and often harmful for people over 60. According to the Mayo Clinic and NIH Office of Dietary Supplements, ferrous sulfate is poorly absorbed. Much of it lingers in the gut, causing constipation, nausea, and stomach cramps. But the part that does absorb is even riskier. Unlike other nutrients, iron does not leave the body easily. It builds up in the liver, heart, and pancreas like rust on old metal, creating oxidative stress that damages tissues, speeds up aging, and raises risks of heart disease, diabetes, and memory decline. For seniors already working on sarcopenia treatment, muscle loss after 60, or problems with muscle protein synthesis, excess iron makes recovery harder. Instead of restoring strength, ferrous sulfate quietly blocks it. This is why taking iron without proper blood testing can backfire. The safer path is nutrient-dense foods. Grass-fed liver, clams, beans, and lentils provide gentle iron. Pair them with vitamin C foods like oranges or bell peppers to boost absorption naturally. And for true deficiencies, forms like iron bisglycinate are far better tolerated. This is elderly wisdom in action. Never overload the body with the roughest pill when food balance works better. But fixing iron alone is not enough. The next trap hides in cheap multivitamins and energy drinks. Synthetic B12. 4. Synthetic B12, Cyanocobalamin. Vitamin B12 is vital for nerves, memory, and energy. But not all B12 is equal. The synthetic form, cyanocobalamin, is packed into most low-cost supplements and fortified foods. On a label, it looks safe, but inside the body, the story changes. Dr. Eric Berg explains that cyanocobalamin carries a cyanide molecule. The dose is small, but your liver must detoxify it, adding extra strain. Worse, this form is poorly absorbed compared to methylcobalamin or adenosylcobalamin. Seniors relying on it often still face fatigue, tingling, or brain fog, even after months of use. The hidden danger is that cyanocobalamin depletes glutathione, the master antioxidant that protects your cells. When glutathione runs low, detox slows, energy drops, and the liver works overtime. For older adults already coping with muscle recovery, preventing muscle wasting, or protecting memory, this is the last thing they need. The safer path is clear. Grass-fed liver, eggs, and red meat provide real B12, while supplements in methylcobalamin or adenosylcobalamin give steady support without toxic baggage. This is senior healthy care at its best, smart choices that restore vitality instead of draining it. But do not stop here. If you fix iron and B12 yet ignore the next mistake, your progress can collapse. The next trap is synthetic beta-carotene. Marketed as safe, research shows it can actually raise cancer risk in smokers. If you miss that part, all the gains you just made could be undone. So stay with me for part 5, where I reveal the safe sources about beta-carotene and show you the safe sources your body truly needs. 5. Synthetic beta-carotene. Synthetic beta-carotene sounds safe because we connect it with carrots and bright orange foods, but it is not the same. Natural beta-carotene from foods converts slowly when your body needs vitamin A, while the synthetic form, often made from petroleum, can behave very differently. Dr. Eric Berg highlights that big trials in smokers showed an 18% higher lung cancer risk when they took synthetic beta-carotene. Instead of shielding lungs, it acted like fuel on a weak fire. Imagine buying a pill to protect your eyes and skin, only to discover it was quietly adding damage. The reason is simple. Synthetic beta-carotene does not convert well into active vitamin A. It can build up in tissues and flip from antioxidant to pro-oxidant. That flip sparks oxidative stress, which accelerates aging, slows recovery, and leaves you tired even after rest. For seniors focused on prevention, senior healthy habits, and muscle recovery, this is not a small risk. It can undo the benefits of good sleep, senior nutrition, and daily walks. Real foods bring balance your body can use. Carrots, sweet potatoes, spinach, kale, red peppers, apricots, and grass-fed liver. In nature, beta-carotene comes with fiber and other nutrients that guide safe use. That is elderly wisdom at its best. Food first, pills second. If supplements are still needed, choose mixed carotenoids from natural sources. Pair them with hydration, sunlight, and protein-rich meals to support muscle building after 60, muscle protein synthesis, and healthy aging. The goal is simple: steadier energy, clearer vision, calmer skin, and strength for walks or gardening. Do not let a cheap tablet undo months of effort. If you have smoked, always consult your clinician before using beta-carotene. But fixing this trap is not the end. Another danger hides in bottles and labels seniors see daily. Omega-6 seed oils. 6. Omega-6 oils, linoleic acid. Omega-6 oils, especially high linoleic acid seed oils, like soybean, corn, and sunflower, are everywhere in cheap snacks, salad dressings, and fried foods. The body does need some omega-6, but here is the danger. Most seniors in America already get far too much. Dr. Eric Berg points out that when omega-6 intake is high, It blocks omega-3s, fuels inflammation, and stiffens cell membranes. Instead of helping joints, skin, or mood, these oils silently worsen arthritis pain, raise blood pressure, and slow recovery. For seniors trying to prevent muscle wasting, rebuild strength after 60, or fight sarcopenia, this constant inflammation is like walking uphill with weights tied to your legs. The healthy life you are building with exercise, sleep, and senior nutrition is held back. Real balance comes from shifting the ratio: less seed oil, more omega-3. Elderly wisdom points back to traditional fats: olive oil, avocado oil, grass-fed butter, wild salmon, sardines, and walnuts. These foods calm inflammation, support heart health, and protect the brain. A simple switch to cooking with olive oil instead of corn oil can mean steadier energy and stronger muscles. For healthy aging, this choice is a powerful prevention. But do not stop here. If you leave now, you may still be carrying another common burden: calcium carbonate, the cheap chalk-like filler found in many supplements. In the next part, I will show why this form of calcium can strain your arteries, harm your kidneys, and increase your heart risk, even while claiming to help your bones. 7. Calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate may look like a helpful bone pill, but in truth, it is little more than ground-up rock. On the label, it seems perfect, yet inside the body, it can move into the wrong place: arteries, joints, and kidneys. This buildup raises risks of stiffness, kidney stones, and even heart attacks, the last thing seniors over 60 want when aiming for senior healthy living. For decades, advice was simply take more calcium, but research now shows form and balance matter most. Without enough magnesium, calcium behaves like traffic without rules, jamming tissues instead of building bone. According to a 2016 review in the Journal of the American Heart Association, high doses of calcium carbonate were linked to increased risk of cardiovascular events in older adults. Other studies highlight that excess calcium supplementation without proper cofactors, like vitamin D and K2, can push calcium into soft tissues instead of bones. The safer choice begins with food. Yogurt, cheese, kefir, sardines with bones, and leafy greens deliver calcium in natural balance, often with protein and vitamin K2 to guide it into bones. Water protects the kidneys, while vitamin D3 helps absorption. If you need a supplement, calcium citrate is better absorbed and less constipating. Always check labels. If carbonate is listed first, it often signals a cheap filler-heavy tablet. For seniors facing sarcopenia or muscle loss, picking the wrong form silently cancels progress. The goal is not chasing a high milligram number, but choosing what the body can actually use. With the right balance, you may notice fewer night cramps, smoother recovery, and stronger steps. But if calcium needs magnesium to stay balanced, the next mistake is choosing the wrong magnesium. 8. Magnesium oxide. Magnesium is called the relaxation mineral because it supports sleep, nerves, and steady muscles. Yet the most common form on shelves, magnesium oxide, barely works. Though labels boast large numbers, the body absorbs only about 3%. The NIH Office of Dietary Supplements confirms that magnesium oxide has very low bioavailability, which explains why many seniors take it for months without real relief from cramps, stress, or poor sleep. Worse, in higher doses, magnesium oxide acts like a laxative, flushing electrolytes and leaving you more tired and unsteady. A study in the American Journal of Therapeutics noted that magnesium oxide increases gastrointestinal side effects compared with other forms. For seniors trying to prevent muscle wasting, recover from walks, or keep rhythm steady after 60, this is a hidden setback. Better forms exist. Magnesium glycinate or citrate is absorbed far more effectively, often above 70%. Seniors who switch usually notice calmer nerves, deeper sleep, and smoother muscle recovery. Glycinate is gentle on the stomach and ideal for evening routines: a protein-rich dinner to support muscle protein synthesis, a short walk, hydration, and then glycinate for rest. Foods like spinach, pumpkin seeds, and avocado also give magnesium in usable forms. This is elderly wisdom. Trust what the body can absorb, not what looks large on a label. Still, the supplement aisle hides another trap. Many seniors see folic acid on multivitamin labels and assume it is safe. But folic acid is synthetic, not the same as folate from food, and for many it can quietly build up and cause harm. If you stop here, you miss why folic acid can drain energy and weaken immunity. In the next part, we will uncover the truth about folic acid and how natural folate from leafy greens and grass-fed liver supports real healthy aging. 9. Folic acid, synthetic B9. Folic acid often shows up in multivitamins, but it is not the same as natural folate from food. Dr. Eric Berg explains that folic acid is synthetic and must be converted before cells can use it. Here is the hidden problem. Up to 30 to 40% of people have MTHFR changes that slow this process. When conversion fails, folic acid can pile up in the blood, leaving you with less usable folate and more side effects. Seniors often notice fatigue, brain fog, or weak immunity even after taking B-complex pills for months. You think you are helping your body, but the wrong form may quietly block your progress towards senior healthy living. The solution is choosing methylfolate, 5-MTHF or L-methylfolate. This form skips the genetic bottleneck and delivers active folate right away. Many older adults report clearer focus, steadier mood, and stronger energy once they switch. Back it with nutrient-dense foods: spinach, kale, romaine, asparagus, beans, avocado, and grass-fed liver. These foods fit elderly wisdom: simple, colorful, whole. If you take medication, ask your clinician about timing, since folate works with many systems. One caution: labels sometimes use the word folate even if the ingredient is plain folic acid. Read closely, because choosing methylfolate helps muscle protein synthesis, recovery, and daily energy in ways folic acid cannot. But fixing folate is only part of the picture. If you stop here, you could miss the next trap hiding in cheap bottles. Synthetic vitamin A. 10. Synthetic vitamin A. Synthetic vitamin A looks like a boost for skin and eyes, but it does not act like natural forms. It must convert before working, and that conversion is inefficient. Dr. Eric Berg notes that the unused portion builds up in the liver and fat cells. At high levels, it flips from benefit to risk, causing nausea, headaches, dry skin, and even liver stress. Some studies suggest it also raises fracture risk by competing with vitamins D and K2, nutrients that guide calcium into bones and keep it out of arteries. For seniors trying to prevent muscle loss and stay active, too much synthetic A can quietly undo months of effort. Pregnant women face extra danger since excess preformed A is linked to birth defects, and creams with retinol palmitate may raise oxidative stress when skin is exposed to the sun. If you love morning sunlight for vitamin D, this is worth noting. The better option is food. Egg yolks, cod liver oil, and grass-fed liver provide vitamin A with natural partners like vitamin D, choline, and healthy fats that help your body use it safely. Bright vegetables, carrots, sweet potatoes, and kale supply carotenoids that your body converts gently at its own pace. If you still want a pill, choose modest doses, balance with D3 and K2, and avoid stacking multiple products with hidden A. This is senior wellness at its core. Trust whole foods, read labels, and respect balance. But do not click away yet. The conclusion will give you a checklist of the 10 vitamins to avoid, safer alternatives, and how to build a daily routine that keeps bones, heart, skin, and mood steady without wasting money. The final tips are the ones most seniors skip, and they can unlock the results you have been working for. The truth is simple: the wrong vitamin form or dose can quietly work against your health. Skip cheap blends, always read labels, and choose real food first. Stick with proven options like vitamin D3, gentle magnesium, and balanced calcium with D and K2. Avoid megadoses of fat-soluble vitamins that strain your body. Protect your bones, heart, mood, and energy with smart daily choices. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.